Play the DJ Khaled first. We live, so we on the Purple People Eating Bridge. Pause, no Clive Davis. We in here with another one. We got an amazing topic. We already got some people locked and loaded. Shout out to Cincinnati, but we actually in Newport, Kentucky today. Get in the comments, get active. Let me know what you think. Agree, disagree, put it in the comments. So the topic today is that any man that has anger is acting just like his mama. And y'all see the Medea thumbnail. Y'all know exactly what it means, but we got some good brothers with us here today. They're going to give us a shout out. They're going to agree, disagree, or get a testimonial. So here's the show topic. Do you agree, disagree, that or a testimonial that any man that has anger is acting just like his mother?
Yeah, big facts. Because any man gonna be a man acting like his mother. That means he relating to a woman and he's being emotional. Real men stand on business. You know what I mean? We don't go with the men. Don't do all this. Men don't do all the talking and get emotional. You know, if you heard us, we keep it moving, be strong. What don't kill us only make us stronger. Acting like a woman, they commit suicide and all type of bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man,
and can we see that emotions build us up to let us down?
Hell yeah, because you eventually do self-destruct. I don't care if it's drinking or sex or depression. It's bringing you down because you're reaching out for love that we never had. I'm 40 years old. I can say that. Me and my mother ain't never had a relationship. She'll walk past me and my child right now, and it's cool. But I had to accept it as a man. Like, hey, she's grown, I'm grown. I got to do what's best for me. I can't keep holding on to a mother relationship, but I want a wife. I'm 40 years old. Yeah. I've been raising him since day one. He's 11. How you feel about the situation? What's your relationship with your mama?
You can say whatever you want to say. You can give a shout out to your own channel, man.
You ain't got a relationship with your mama, talk.
Your dad cooking.
My relationship with my mom is bad, but me and my dad is good.
Okay, awesome. And I can relate to that too, man. I got to grow up with my dad. I started living with my dad when I was about 8 years old. Me and my brothers just fight a lot. My mom couldn't control us, obviously, because we young.
She's a woman. She's emotional. You know, a man gonna step,
absolutely,
put his foot down, and what's understood ain't gotta be explained.
The first thing my pop said to me when we went to his house is that he gonna break me. He gonna break me in those bad ways.
Because he know where you come from. Like, your mama couldn't do it, but as a father, I got you.
Absolutely. So what do you say is the solution in order to fix this problem? And I'm going to give y'all my solution. They know where I'm at. They've seen the channel before. So what would you say is the solution, especially us as melanated men, Black Americans? I never met a black man in my life. This underneath here is black.
I got
we brown.
I got you.
If you say black, it means none of colors.
I got you.
Yeah, so we Americans with brown skin. What would you say is the solution to fix this problem that we see as an epidemic, obviously, and we got way too much emotion?
You got to learn how to grow up and forgive and forget. And learn people for the distance.
I swear to God, y'all never taught me.
And you know what I'm saying? And mess with those who mess with you. I don't care if anybody could be your mother. I don't know if they show you love and care and take care of you. What we gonna say is yes, ma'am. At the end of the day, we ain't calling no B word, none of that. It's our respect. So you gotta learn when to forget and move on and set yourself free. And the only way you have to set yourself free has to be from experience. You gotta let go and forgive them and let them be who they are.
Man, he cooking. And I swear to God, y'all, I didn't set this up. I don't know him. I didn't advise him to say that. Y'all done heard me say that we got to go and forgive. We got to go and forgive our mothers for what they did to us. Because it's not really our mothers. It's the spirit that made a home in them.
Sometimes they don't know better, big brother.
If they do, actually, here's my testimonial. I started doing something that I call energy strengthening or silent prayer. First thing in the morning, I turn my hands over. I watch my thoughts like I'm watching a movie. Last thing at night,
wake up. First thing I do is pray when I wake up. That's the first thing I do, big brother. Without God, I wouldn't have nothing. That's my mother and my father. So that's why I turned it over to.
Did you go walking and chill around trees and stuff like that?
Yeah, I touch trees. I can even feel the vibrations.
When you spiritual, nature.
Absolutely.
Nature.
And that's our nature. So,
it'll speak right.
And then what was revealed to me, and revealed to me means something that I already knew, that I had hated my mom. And then me hating her, I became worse than what
Now
I
you
was.
call self-destruct.
You can't hate though.
Absolutely.
Can't hate.
So I went to my mom. I looked her in the eyes. I told her I forgave her. I judged you. I had anger towards you. And I see that's what's
Brother,
holding
she
you back.
accepted or not, you did what was best for you.
She could have scissor kicked on the ground. She could have hugged me. She could have baked me carrot. She could have made me carrot cake with vanilla bean ice cream, which is my favorite. I wouldn't care. And I told her that. And then guess what she tried to do afterwards? She tried to hold my hand. I said, I ain't gonna do that, Mom. That's what I come here for. And she said, when I'm gonna see you again? I said, look up in the sky. When you see a blue moon, expect a call from me.
But to push you there, it took a whole lot. People don't understand your background, where you come from. To push you there, you gotta stand on business. Like, I don't want no handshake, but I love you because it's sometime.
Yep.
If we ain't locked in and I'm your chat, I wouldn't be here because of you. I didn't ask to come here. You the mama.
Yep.
So
now we gonna land a plane too, y'all. I also didn't let my dad off the hook. Because I had to forgive my dad too.
He
for not protecting me from my mom.
So I would have 8 years.
Well, not even that. Before I was born.
I got you.
But he could have picked the best mom to put me in.
I got
That's how he could have protected me. He knew my mom was crazy.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes men be men and thinking outside the box.
Never trust a big bucket smile.
You know still they got to be explained. But look good ain't always good.
You never trust a light brown
got me caught up, boy.
So this is what I'm doing nowadays. I'm 40 years old, just like you. I'm halfway to 80, so I'm going around now. It's been revealed to me. And I see that we in this position now where we got to start speaking up
and
so
come together.
Absolutely. I would love to bring you on my channel to have a one-on-one. I can send you a link.
Just keep it around. I'm speaking from my experience. We ain't never met, but I'm just speaking from my experience. And that's what got me to be greatness. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna speak to the audience.
You greatness right now.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And audience, this is exactly what I said the game needed. We needed more guys like him that are in my age bracket, where we knew before the internet, and we know after the internet, and we know what was real and what's not real. Guys out there, I encourage you guys to speak up, so that way the young guys out here, 20 plus, know what the real is and what the fake is, and they can separate it from us. And it's gonna start with guys like me and him. So I'm honored to call you my brother.
Man, you too, my brother, and I appreciate it. And that's what the game is all about. What we didn't have, we ain't had it once upon a time.
Absolutely. So you go to your mom and forgive her for what she's done to you?
I done been undone that. That's why I done moved on.
What about your pops?
I ain't never known him, but I don't knock them.
And I do got a solution to that too. For people that's parents that's expired, forgive them in your heart. And the best way you forgive them in your heart is by getting to know yourself.
That's what I was about to say. And not to cut you off, the main thing about that is, with the positive, I'm going to end it with this. Without our parents, we wouldn't be here. Yeah. So regardless of what your parents do, they grown, let them do, but you also got to live your life. You know what I mean? It's about your family that you build, not the family that you come from.
Boom! It's been a true inspiration to talk to these guys, man. I don't want to hold you up anymore. Thank you. Shout out my brother.
Holding us up, fam.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, man. And what's so crazy, it's been a rough, I needed that off my chest.
Absolutely.
That's why I was telling him.
Hey, a fellowship is just 2 or more. Find a man underneath a bridge. Never, ever fellowship with a woman. Find a man underneath a bridge, fellowship with him. Don't fellowship with a woman because all she's going to do is judge you.
And bring you down.
Absolutely. She's going to bring it up later. Absolutely.
And then you going to fall emotional.
Yep.
Then it's over. Once a man fall emotional, it's over.
But check out the channel, Sky Daddy 44s. Like, share, subscribe, but most importantly, share. We got to build this, man. I'm starting a silent revolution, which means that we're going to try to grow from within. The creators within us and above us. All the glory to the Most High.
Exactly. Amen to that.
You thought it was a coincidence ran into us?
Yeah.
That's God.
Ain't no coincidence.
When y'all bent the corner, I said, I got to talk to them.
We just had this talk within us.
We wasn't ready to go. Yep.
That made me feel good. I appreciate y'all.
Can I dap you up too, little man? Can I dap you up too? You got your football gear on?
Hey, tell him what your name is.
Check out my nephew. He played for UC.
Tell him what your name is.
Justin? Okay.
No. My name is actually Justin. His name is Justin.
But he a little beast. He got it. He played for football. He about to be a black belt. I got him boxing.
Oh, I did.
He got MVP last year. And he on defense. Nice. And he running back. He nice.
Yeah, you nice. You got a nice build to you too, man. Your birthday December 14th. Mine December 17th. So I already know how you cut.
Yeah. You know, it's born in y'all.
Absolutely. All right, Justice, man, do your thing. And check out my nephew, too. He played for UC. His name is Antoine P. He played safety for UC Bearcats. All right, man, we're going to do some more street interviews. Check out the channel. Like, share, subscribe. And if y'all want to see y'all thing, definitely check it out. And then if you go into the comments of my channel, it has my email in there. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to bring you up, man, so you can talk to some people.
I got it, and I appreciate it, brother. I love positive vibes on me. Positive vibes on me.
I love y'all, man.
Absolutely, man. Be safe. Be safe.
All
right, DJ Cameraman, we're going to keep it moving and grooving. We're going to try to find some more amazing people to talk to. That started off my day. That started off my weekend. I don't even know if it can get any better than this.
Get a picture of them. Get a picture of them. What is it? What's
the Sky Daddy? Just like my shirt here.
Get a picture.
I'm gonna take a picture so I can
get a picture, Playboy.
And we gonna go
And you'll
from
see
there,
me
bro.
in the mailman suit.
Man, anytime you need me, man, about no money or nothing, it's about positive vibes only, man. I don't mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate your
All
time.
right, bro. Y'all enjoy your night.
Absolutely. All right, let's see if we can find some more people to talk to. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. That's why I do this. That's why I do this type of work, so that way we can push that type of message. But let's see what else we got here. Hey family, I got a YouTube channel. I got an amazing topic today. We're trying to wake up young men. We say that any young man that has emotions or anger, he's acting just like his mother. Would you guys agree, disagree, or have a testimony? Anybody can answer. No? Mom? You think any man that has anger is acting just like a woman? No? No comment? What about you, big dog? Come on, man. I know I can tell you, man.
I'm saying no. It's more like your dad if they got angry.
Really? Where did he get it from?
His parents?
Really?
Yeah.
So do you think it's logical for a man to have anger?
Yes. I
Really?
think so. Yeah.
Well, our
By
men,
nature, I guess.
aren't men supposed to be logical and goal oriented? Wouldn't anger create a step that's going to take us away from our goal?
I think everybody's different, so you never know. You know what you can get. Like humans are humans, and we got a lot of emotions and feelings.
What?
It comes down to it.
But do you see that's natural for a man?
I think emotions are natural. Women can be angry too.
Okay. Can you trust any man with anger?
Yeah. Of course.
And I do a lot of these interviews. My audience will know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
I wear the mailman suit because I'm just here to deliver that message to try to help people overcome anger.
Yeah.
So can you give me an example of where you could trust someone with anger?
I guess you can trust someone that's angry in a situation, but sometimes people are angry, and I'm an angry person at times. I would say I'm trustworthy as well.
Don't you see that we're supposed to overcome it? Because the definition of anger would be out of control, right?
Yeah.
So shouldn't we overcome anger?
Yeah, I agree. You should overcome anger.
Okay. And what if I told you that anger starts in the womb, from the 8 to 10 months that we're being developed inside of our mothers?
I would believe you.
Okay, so you actually agree with me that any man that has anger is a woman.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess you're right there.
Hey, we saw.
If you go down that road, yeah, it makes sense.
Exactly, because it doesn't make sense.
My nigga.
You're gonna be angry their whole life.
The channel is called Sky Daddy. Or represents
I'll
his
have
son.
to check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. Give a shout. Give him some people clapping and stuff like that.
There you go.
And you'll see me in a mailman suit. And I'm trying to just spread that word because I see that there's too many men in the world right now that have anger, especially young guys, and they're acting real emotional. We need strong men in order to carry the torch.
I hear that, man. That's crazy because my dad's from the Middle East, so he was an angry dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of me and my brothers are pretty damn angry because I guess he was angry. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know if it's by my mom or my dad, but grew up in an angry household, I would say. You know what I mean? So like, they kind of passed down to my brothers.
Absolutely, and I see that's so common now and it's so subtle that we can all accept.
You ready to go?
And I want to leave you one more thing. Would you go to your mom and forgive her for what she's done?
Yeah, 100%.
What about your dad? Would you forgive him
Oh,
for
yeah,
not
I
protecting
already
you from
have.
your mom? Okay, cool.
100%.
Check out the channel, man. I appreciate your time.
Man. Yep.
Thank you. All right, guys, we 2 for 2. We 2 for 2. And that's exactly why you fellowship with men. Because when you fellowship with men, you'll be able to talk about the honest topics without emotions being in the way. So we're 2 for 2. The Purple Bridge might be my new spot, guys. You can show her. Show the bridge. You know how to do it. Interviews to do. I say a good 3-4 more, and then we'll call it a day. Get the DJ cameraman on his way. Actually, I'm gonna walk with the son. Is it muted? Moving and grooving. My DJ cameraman's taking some awesome views for this. Hey, lovely couple. I'm doing a YouTube channel. I have a spiritual channel. I have an amazing topic today. Any man that has anger is acting just like his mother. Would you guys agree, disagree, or testimonial? Yeah. You know how Americans, you know how Americans with brown skin like myself, they're very emotional. A lot of times they're very violent. It doesn't remind you just like an American woman with brown skin?
No.
No, not really? You can't see it?
No.
What about you? I know you want to agree with me.
No.
But can you trust anyone with anger?
trust anyone with anger.
Anger's an emotion,
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
And as a man, do you think it's logical for us to have emotions or anger?
Both. Yeah.
Really, wouldn't it create a step that's going to take us away from our goal? Because as men, we know that we're supposed to solve the problem, be logical, be strong. So wouldn't anger create a step that's going to take us away from our goal?
Would anger create a step to take us away from our goal? I do think you shouldn't just react and follow the anger. Yeah, I think you should, use logic to come up with a better solution that does not involve like bringing somebody into your anger.
Well, I'm gonna crank up the heat a little bit. Do you think that it's possible for us to live a perfect life without anger?
No, I don't think so.
What about babies? Do you think that they live a perfect life without anger?
Babies are crying all the time.
But would you consider that anger?
It could be. We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't anger be judgment?
No.
No? You don't see anger as judgment or hate?
Not necessarily. No.
Really?
Yeah.
So let's just.
I don't think we're giving you the answers you want. So we're gonna keep going.
This is absolutely what I want. I want to fellowship with people. I want to point this out, and then we're going to agree to disagree. I just want to bring up the conversation because I see so much anger in the world nowadays. I do something that I call energy strengthening. A lot of people call it meditation. And it was revealed to me that I hated my mom and that I had a lot of anger. So I went to my mom and I forgave her for what she did to me. In that very moment, my anger went away. I also went to my father and forgave him for not protecting me from my mom. And that made me the solid person I am today. And now I'm just trying to spread that love to everyone. So that's what I'm here for. You can disagree with me. You guys want to check out the channel, roast me in the comments, SkyDaddy4444. But that's just all I'm here for, is just to have that conversation. So I'm not trying to convince anyone.
Yeah, no, I think anger is an emotional reaction which can come from love.
Okay.
So,
Really?
I think it's all a spectrum, right?
So
and
you
all,
see that as love?
It can be.
Very interesting.
I think you only can feel so much anger towards something that you have an emotion towards, if that makes sense. So, like, if you felt neutral towards something, you would never hate it or get angry at it.
And you can feel like anger, like in defense of other people, in that kind of way too. So.
Can I ask you guys one final question?
Sure.
Can you trust anyone with anger?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've done lots of these interviews, so the audience will know exactly what I'm
Stop
talking about.
it. Get some help.
Someone with anger. Just one example.
Well, I think there's a lot of different types of anger. So I think, he's my boyfriend.
Wow.
I think if he were to get angry at a man harassing me and he were to get angry, yeah, I trust him.
Could he deal with that situation without the anger?
Depends on the other end of the
Yeah,
spectrum.
depends on the situation.
Yeah.
So let's say that the scenario you just gave me, some guy's like messing with you or something like that, he defends you. Could he do that better without the anger being in the way? Because he's going to be clear. Maybe he needs to call the police. Maybe he needs to defend you physically. The definition of anger is out of control.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think it's
But
complicated.
it's an interesting conversation,
It is
though, right?
interesting. Yes,
Okay,
it
so
is.
I've done my job. And that's why I wear the mailman suit. I'm just here to deliver that message.
Yeah,
I appreciate your time. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to keep it moving and grooving. Another amazing interview. We agree to disagree on that one, but we'll see what else we got here. Hey, lovely couple, would you guys be interested in a quick free interview from my YouTube channel? I have an amazing topic today. Any man that has anger is acting just like his mother. Agree, disagree, or testimonial?
I'm not sure about that one.
Really? So you don't see when an American male with brown skin, he's all emotional, he's out of control. You can't see where he's acting just like his mom.
I wouldn't know his mom, so I have no idea.
But we know women, right?
Well, yeah, I married one.
You know when they get upset. You know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Let's see what else we got here on this beautiful day on this beautiful bridge. But I say we're 2 for 2, or two for 3. And how many people we got here? Mute me for a second. One. How you doing, fellas? I got an amazing YouTube channel. I talk about spiritual things. My topic today is that any man that has anger is a woman. Would you guys agree, disagree, or have a testimonial on that? Beautiful dog, by the way.
Oh, thank you. What do you think?
Any man that has anger is a woman. Hey, can I play that? Okay. Come on, buddy.
Any man that has what?
Anger is a woman. Or actually, I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Any man that has anger is acting just like his mother.
I have no idea. I wouldn't say that.
Where do you see anger comes from?
Anger is a very little thing. It's a very personal thing. It's a very ingrained.
Yeah, it's a complex issue. I don't think it's one cause or another. I think there's just so many different facets to it. It's not something that can be easily defined or attributed to one thing or another.
Well, if we deducted anger, depression, sadness, any of these things, even happiness, we can deduct that to hate, right? That would, like, if we drew a web, we put hate in the middle, and all these things would spur from that. Would you agree with that? Anger would be one of them. Because if you didn't have hate, you wouldn't have anger. And I got proof, too. And I got proof.
I mean, hate is definitely a big issue in the world, but I know some people are set off by this, some people are set off by that, but hate is definitely an issue, unfortunately.
What's the difference between anger and hate?
I would say probably just the level of intensity.
And I got a slight advantage because I have a YouTube channel, so I do these type of interviews all the time where I ask people this. I wear the mailman suit because I'm just here to deliver that message. It was revealed to me when I do something called energy strengthening. Some people call it meditation, where I sit and watch my thoughts like I'm watching a movie. First thing in the morning, last thing at night. And what was revealed to me is that I had hatred of my mom because I judged her. She tried to control me. She tried to force her will on me. And now I go out and have these conversations to point out that anger is the reason that we're dealing with a lot of things that we're dealing with today. If you look at so-called Black Americans, because they're really brown, by the way, you notice that a lot of them are really aggressive, they're really out of control. And the definition of anger means out of control. But who raises them?
Well, I mean, just like before, it's a complex issue because you have some who have, the traditional household. You have some who are raised by single parents, some who are raised by a same-sex couple. So I don't think you can attribute it to one gender or the other or one parent or the other. I think everyone's different.
But we know that it's not natural for a man to have anger, right? Because we're supposed to be logical, solution-oriented. So would anger create a step that's going to take us away from our goal? And you can chime in too. I think I got you guys. No, I'm joking. I'm just here to deliver the message. I'm just here to fellowship. And you fellowship with just two men or more. That's all you fellowship with. So I want to bring up these complex topics because we talk about this and that, but we don't really talk about the real things of life, which are anger, hatred. Those are really things that are driving us.
I think we all show anger at some point. I don't think it necessarily has to be a man or a woman. I think we all have anger, or you're saying there's also hate associated with anger.
Well, hate is anger.
Okay. So I don't think it necessarily has to be attributed to one gender or another.
Well, I agree that it is there, and that a lot of us in today, especially 2025, we dwell in it. But I don't say that we're supposed to stay in the hell. We're supposed to overcome it.
Oh, I agree with that.
So basically what we're doing is we're going down to where we're supposed to bring the women out of hell. We're not supposed to go in there with them. And we know they're supposed to be led. There's like an order to life. It goes like the creator, your spiritual practice, men, women, children. Would you disagree with that spiritual order?
Why are you separating it out according to men and women, though?
Because of biology. They have estrogen. We have testosterone. We're supposed to be logical. We're supposed to be goal-oriented. So we know that emotions build you up to let you down. And it's going to be hard to get to the goal when you have that. And we know that women, it's just natural for them to have that type of process.
Okay.
I don't think you can have one or the other. I think it's a matter of everyone's different. Everyone's set off by different things. Everyone has different goals and
really
uses different, methods to get those goals. Some people have anger in terms of look at a pro athlete. It's a lot of, aggression.
I'm joking. It's just a funny thing for my channel. I'm talking about a pro athlete that's going to act like that. He's supposed to be masculine to kind of set a standard.
Yes, I think that for a pro athlete, aggression is part of, to train and to, in certain sports, you have to have that to be successful. But I think, it just depends on the role. It depends on the culture. Some cultures don't have hardly any anger whatsoever compared to others.
Well, can I ask you guys a final question?
What?
It's me, Charles. Here's my final question. Can you trust anyone with anger?
I think we've all been angry at one point or another.
So can you trust anyone with anger?
I don't see why not. I think that, like I said before, it's complex. I think it depends on...
Anger can cloud judgment, but I think we all have a little bit of it inside.
I have no anger. And I'll tell you how I have no anger. I saw that when it was revealed to me. I went to my mom and I forgave her for what I don't judge anyone. I accept things for what they are, and I just let the Creator work within me and above me. So that's how I'm able to go out here and do the amazing things that I'm doing right now as far as having these Creator. And I was able to forgive my mom for what she did to me because I saw that I judged her. Within my silent prayer, it was revealed to me. And I also went to my father and I forgave him because he didn't protect me from my mom. And now I just stay with my silent prayer, and I'm just growing in the light, which just means growing and being in heaven.
But is that the only anger that you have in life?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's where it started from. So once you cut that off, you're free to go from there.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And if you guys want to see more stuff like that, or you just want to get in my comments and just roast me and say, this guy's an idiot. I met him on a Purple Bridge. You know what he's talking about. He had a silly mailman suit. It's called Sky Daddy 44s. And just you can check it out. Tell a friend. I'm just trying to bring up this conversation. The last people that I talked to, they disagree with me as well, too. But we're here to just fellowship, which means to correct and edify one another.
That's different people's viewpoints. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's good to have an open mind when you're trying to resolve an issue or resolve a problem.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate your time, man. You guys are awesome.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Take care.
All right, see you guys later.
Yeah.
Overcome your anger, man. And if you ever want to fellowship with me, Sky Daddy 44s. See ya. All right, guys, we are having some amazing interviews today. I am like basking in the glory of the Most High doing these interviews. My DJ cameraman, he's about to hit the roof. We're having so much fun. We're just going to try to find some more people to talk to. But I am going to take a quick water break because I feel like I've been talking like a madman. So if you can hit them with that timer, we'll be back in just a second. DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ. I got a group of people. I got an amazing YouTube channel. I talk about spiritual issues. My topic today is that any man that has anger is acting just like his mother. Would you agree, disagree, or testimony?
Have to ask Sigmund.
Agree? You agree with that? Oh my God. What is going on today? I got so many people agreeing. Why would you say you agree with that?
I wouldn't do a testimony because I can't say that for sure for my own self.
Right.
And I disagree.
Right. Okay. Can you see that when they guys are being emotional, like emotions build you up to let you down, and that you've never had like a true thought, and that when you believe in that thought, that's what makes you go for the anger, and that's what makes you act just like your mom. So since you do see that, would you go to your mom and forgive her for what she's done to you?
Was the original one acting just like your mom, or stem from influence from your mom? I might have misheard.
Well, they had a spirit of their mothers.
That's different than acting like your mom.
Well, same thing. I mean, if you got the spirit of something, what's the difference between having the spirit and acting like it?
I can have the spirit. Having the spirit is more like influence, or just like acting like is the mimicking.
But wouldn't everything start with energy or your spirit?
Well, I mean, you're going to different conversations, so what we're talking about, I guess.
Well, I think it's the same thing. I think we're just saying tomato or tomato.
No, I'm saying acting like it is actually performing, mimicking like another entity, another person.
Okay.
Because you don't need that to have the spirit or something.
Okay.
I gotta have the spirit of a city. I don't gotta act like, I don't gotta say, heck, just because I'm from Cincy.
Gotcha.
I can have the spirit.
Okay. I see where you're coming from. Well, let me ask you this then. Can you trust anyone with anger?
Everyone has anger.
Okay, so you can trust people with anger?
I trust people.
Can you give, and I know a lot of these interviews, my audience will know exactly where I'm going with this. Can you give me an example where you can trust someone with anger?
You ever get angry?
No, I have no
You
anger.
never get angry?
No, I have no anger.
Have you ever been angry?
Yeah, I used to, and I'll tell you how I got over that in just a second.
Well, I still trust you.
Okay.
My bad.
No, you can.
So far, you haven't given me a reason yet.
Okay. The way I was able to overcome my anger.
Do you not trust people with anger?
No, I don't judge them. That's what it means. I have no judgment. So when I see someone,
do you trust them?
No, I don't trust anyone with anger. Absolutely not.
What about family members?
No, I don't trust anyone. If I had a twin, if I saw myself walking down here, and I wear this mailman suit because I'm just here to deliver the message. A fellowship is just two or more, so we're supposed to correct and edify one another. So if we just agree to disagree, it is what it is. But no, even if I saw myself walking down here and he had anger, I wouldn't trust him.
Why is it?
Because anger is out of control. It's going to build you up to let you down, and you can't trust people that are out of control.
So you're not allowed to be angry about anything?
No.
What about mad?
Let me correct that. Women, I understand that because they have estrogen, they're supposed to be led. But as a man, wouldn't anger create a step that's going to take us away from our goal? We're supposed to be solution oriented, right?
How did you get to that point?
I'm so glad you asked. Hit it with the flame, and let me know when it plays. I got a YouTube channel. We live right now. Yeah. I like your hair too, man. Fresh. We can be brothers or something. You better look at me though. Is it past? Okay, cool. So the way I was able to overcome this, I do something I call energy strengthening. Some people call it meditation. I call it like a silent prayer. I turn my hands over first thing in the morning. I watch my thoughts just like I'm watching a movie. And then last thing at night, I turn my hands over. I watch my thoughts just like I'm watching a movie. And what was revealed to me is that I had a judgment of my mom, that she had imposed her will on me. She tried to control me. She tried to dominate when she was young. And I judged her. And when I made that judgment, automatically it gave me anger. So I knew that I had to go to my mom and forgive her for what she did to me, so that way I could become the real me. So I went to my mom. I looked her in the eyes. I said, I hated you. I judged you. And I want to overcome that so that way I can be the best version of myself. Right away. I've never had anger since. Also went to my father and I forgave him for not protecting me from my mom, because the number one way he could have protected me is by finding the best mom to put me in. And then ever since then, I've been sticking with my energy strengthening on my silent prayer, and I don't have anger anymore.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you sharing that story.
That's my testimony.
And it's really empowering that you get to a place without anger. I don't know if you got to the conclusion fully to the right. You know what I mean? I feel like.
What do you mean by that?
I feel like there are variables that you maybe didn't consider.
Can you give me
to how you got it? I can't necessarily, because I don't know the full scope, and there's a lot of details that I don't want to put on your life.
Well, I saw that it happened in the womb.
I just feel like they're like what happens to people that are angry and never had a woman in their life?
How would they not have a woman? Wouldn't they have to be born from a woman?
Their mom could die. They could be an orphan.
But they were still in her womb for like the first 8 to 10 months. Right?
There are a lot of people that don't grow up without a mother.
Really?
I can give you. I don't want to.
So there's people that are born without going through the process of pregnancy?
There are people who don't have their mother growing up.
Okay, but what I'm saying is it happens in the womb. That's where it starts at. Because our energy is perfect. Our mothers are not. So everything that they're eating, we're eating. Everything that she's experienced, we're experiencing. Music, food, the culture. And then we know that that's having an effect on us. And then we come out with that already on our will.
I mean, until we get our extra chromosome, we all are conceived as women, like without the actual male DNA. So
do you see that we're supposed to stay like that as men, or do you see that we're supposed to overcome that?
Being a woman?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we eventually get our 23rd chromosome, a penis, and we're no longer women.
Way too smart for me. I'm brown and slow. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Brown and slow, brother. You're brown and excellent.
What I mean by slow, I'm slow to to process things, to take it in. I slow down so that way the creator can catch up with me. I don't mean like I'm actually slow.
I don't. I don't like you talking down to yourself.
No, I'm not. It's a play on words.
No, and you said the better looking thing earlier. Don't talk down on yourself.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know, but words mean things.
Okay.
You know, you put that.
It's also satire from my channel.
It is.
Okay.
And your channel's tight?
Yeah.
I hope you get some good content. I hope you get a clip out of this.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you as a person.
Okay.
Don't talk that much.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. But it doesn't affect me.
Even for the views.
Okay. But it doesn't affect me like that.
It could affect someone else that could see you in life.
Well, let me ask you one more thing. I want to hold you up. Could you see that it can have value for especially American males with brown skin to go to their mothers and forgive them for what they've done to them?
Yeah, for sure. Or their fathers, or anyone that's done anything.
But we know that most of them don't have their fathers in their life, which is a problem in itself. But couldn't you see American males with brown skin? I refuse to say the word black because we're not black or brown. But couldn't you see that would have value for them to go to their mothers and say, I judged you and I forgive you, so that way they can get to a higher level? Let me know if the microphone is too.
It was very narcotic.
Okay. I'm so used to it.
Sorry. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of other people. I think people should forgive whoever brought trauma on whoever. It doesn't matter.
Well, where would it start?
Who's
our first contact?
Who was our first contact? I can't say that. I mean, if you're talking about from the womb, yeah, we all.
Who else do we know?
We all were conceived from the womb.
Okay. And do you disagree with any of this? What's your real quick? Let me just get.
I don't know the context of everything you guys are talking about.
I feel like you're getting to a lot of points without a full accumulation of variables to get there. I feel like you picked a point. It was like this really meant something. It was very powerful in my journey. So this has to be the reason why I got to this place, and this person and what I did had to get to, and it could have not been that. I'm not saying that's not, but I just feel like
I see we all have the same struggle. I see that we all have hatred in our hearts.
We don't have the same struggle.
We all have the same struggle. and for we wrestle not
You
with
say
flesh.
we all as black men or people?
People in general,
Okay.
that we have a heart of stone and not a heart of love. And I see that when we was babies, that we had this perfect energy about ourselves, and something happened from the time that, I don't know how old you are, I'm halfway to 80.
We were programmed.
Okay, exactly. We're programmed with our will, so it's going to control our actions, the way that we move, and it starts with our mother. There's nowhere else where it can start.
No, it starts from the external things. We were born very free. Once we were programmed, that's when all the negative mindsets, the energy that you feel bad, and then that just accumulated through, people locally, people saying things within you as you're learning about the world and what is. So it takes some deprogram to get there, and addressing, apologizing, forgiving the people that done harm to you.
So you don't
doing whatever education, being honest with yourself. That's all necessary.
So you
to get past that. I don't think it's any one particular person, because these people could not be people in your life. Okay.
So hey, how are you doing? You want to give a shout out to the channel?
Yeah,
I got an amazing topic today. Any man that has anger is a woman. Would you disagree with
We
that?
got places to be.
Okay, I appreciate your time, man. What's your name?
Weezy.
My name is Charles, but the
Charles.
channel is called Sky Daddy 44. 44 is representing 490-degree angles, which is a perfect circle. So I'm Sky Daddy's son, and so are you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I like you, man. Where you guys going? You gonna run away now? You got time now? You just the people I'm looking for. I want to talk to young people.
Okay.
So I got to get to your channel. It's called Sky Daddy 44.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Okay.
And tell him shout out Spaz up, man. Short bangs.
You guys give a shout out to your Instagram and stuff like that. We're live right now, so I normally get a
Shout
couple.
out.
So my topic today, and I love to talk to younger people because you guys have an opportunity. A lot of people that are my age, halfway to 80, are kind of stuck in their ways. And my topic today is that any man that has anger is acting just like his mother.
I guess in a way, it's just like it kind of comes out in that way.
Okay.
But I don't really know how to explain it.
You notice like how our moms are like bitchy, they're controlling, they try to impose their will. You know what I'm talking about. They try to impose their will on us.
Maybe your mom.
No, that's all moms. just give it some time. Just give it a little bit more time. She's gonna blow your phone up, try to figure out where you at. And us as men, we're supposed to be solution oriented. We're supposed to be logical, so that way we can lead women and show them the way. So when we're like that, we're acting just like a woman, right?
I guess in a way, in a sense.
Let me ask you this: Can you? Well, let me. Yeah, you see, it's the mail message. Because I'm just here to deliver the message. Just here to deliver.
That's
All right. So, can you trust? And this question. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be angry. So, can you trust any man with anger? And this is for the ladies.
I think you can. I think like some anger.
Anger
Want
is
to hear
natural.
something though? So
Not alive.
I think some anger is okay.
Okay. Can you? And I do lots of these interviews. My audience is going to know exactly where I'm going with this. Can you? And if you can do this, I swear I'll go to get some money. I'll come back and give you $20. Can you give me an example where you can trust someone with anger?
Whipping for a man or woman?
Anyone.
Oh, anyone with
And
anger.
the definition of anger means out of control.
Out of control?
Yep.
Probably not.
Okay.
Like,
I'm never gonna get this $20 away. I've been holding on to this $20 for like 3 months.
I could use $20. What do you think?
Give me an example of where you could trust someone with anger. Any scenario. Driving a car, making a pizza.
What if they're just having a bad day?
Can you still trust them?
I mean, I think so.
So you would trust an angry person making your pizza?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
So you would trust an angry Uber driver taking you to the airport?
Probably
Sketchy, right? I wouldn't even trust him to cut my grass.
I would. I don't care about my grass. Yeah, that's your answer.
He's gonna
I
cut
just-
half of that grass, he's gonna dip and drink a beer.
I trust you.
Really? So you guys don't have any example where you can trust anyone with anger?
Cut my grass.
Really? No, I wouldn't trust that. So what I do is I try to bring an awareness to it that we're supposed to overcome our anger and we're supposed to be the best version of ourselves. And what was revealed to me, I do something that people would call meditation, but I call it like energy strengthening. First thing in the morning, I turn my hands over. I watch my thoughts like I'm watching a movie. Last thing at night, I turn my hands over. I watch my thoughts like I'm watching a movie. And I'm going to give you guys some wisdom right now. Thoughts are going to show you 3 things. Your thoughts, they're going to show you the past, the future, and imagination. You've never had anything such as a true thought. Because it has to exist in the present moment. So what was revealed to me is
I've had thoughts.
yeah, we get lots of thoughts, and I still get them, but I mean,
think about it like if you're at the aquarium, the fish are looking at you.
yeah, absolutely. I think you're a little Bob Marley right now, like my DJ cameraman, but I digress. So what I try to do is I try to bring a certain awareness to it, especially for younger people, because I lived most of my life with this anger. I didn't have this revelation until I was about 33 years old. And what was revealed to me is that I had a lot of hatred to my mom. So I went to my mom, I forgave her for what she did to me. In that moment, my anger went away. And then I also forgave my dad for not protecting me from my mom. And ever since then, I've been the best version of myself. When you agree with that?
See, my mom was always angry, but my dad wasn't there. So, you know, I didn't have no dad to go get mad at for not protecting me.
And real quick, I got to say something to the audience. His dad didn't leave him. He left his mother. But I digress.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Your dad didn't leave you, big dog. He left your mom. Because at one point they were in love, and then your mom reminded him of his mom, and he had to get the hell out of there.
Nah, I think he just liked a little something more than people, you know.
Yeah. Well, at some point they were getting along and making you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah, man, my mom, she was always working, so
she
had a lot of anger, so it got built up, I'm sure.
Okay, cool.
She go there.
Okay, cool. What do you got for me?
What about people that like their moms?
What about people that like their mom?
I love my mom.
99.999999999 100% hate their mothers.
I like my mom. That's my also best friend. Shout out Marla Conrad. Shout out Rebecca.
So you could go to your mom, look her in the eyes, and forgive her for what she's done to you.
She's never done anything bad.
So she's never made you upset.
She's made me upset, but I do forgive her because I think emotions are valid, and I think her emotions about how I'm feeling, how she's feeling, how I'm feeling, it's all valid.
So you went to your mom, you looked her in the eyes and said, "Hey, mom, I hated you. You were being bitchy. You didn't give me that shirt I wanted. You kept coming in my room too much."
I have never hated my mom.
Yeah.
I think it's about breaking generational stuff because I think my mom made me frustrated. She recognized that she was like doing the things that her mom did to her that she didn't like, and when she recognized that, we kind of built a stronger relationship. And I think I want to do the same thing when I have kids.
I can see it in her energy, audience, that she's going to be the one out of the group that's going to go to her mom and actually overcome. She's going to be the one to tell her mom exactly what's going on.
I got nothing to overcome though. That's the thing.
I feel like she might do it. I feel like me and my mom already overcame some stuff.
So would you say you're closer to your mom or your dad?
I really like my dad though. I just love my parents. I got so blessed with them.
Okay, so would you say you're closer to your mom or your dad? I already know where Blondie's at.
Your dad's like 70. Other dad's airing out my business.
So are you closer to your mom or your dad?
I'm a big fan of both, but I'd probably say I'm closer to my mom right now.
I would strongly believe that. Would you say you're closer to your mom or your dad?
Closer to my mom.
Sure. Okay, and can you trust your mother when she's angry?
I trust my mom in any aspect.
Really?
In any situation, my mom's my go-to.
I'm so glad to hear that. Because
you've never met my mom. You would love my mom.
Because I know this. And drop it, hit the fire for a second. Let me know what that's about. I'm not bad later. Anyway, you sure? Try it one more time. But would you say that all babies have perfect energy? This is my aha moment, and I'll let you guys get on your way.
All babies have perfect energy?
Yep. All babies have perfect energy, which means that they don't have hatred. They don't have hatred in their heart. They don't judge people. They're like almost like a dog, where they don't, hate anyone.
Well, yeah, because they've never been exposed to society. They got good energy. I'd say babies, yeah.
Okay, so all babies have perfect energy. We would all agree on that, right? We never met a baby that's a hater or that's evil or anything like that, right?
But what would you say about evil people that were once babies? Would you say they were evil at that moment, or would you say that they become evil?
I say they become evil.
You become evil?
Absolutely.
Okay, absolutely.
Absolutely. So how do they become evil?
By seeing other evil.
What?
That's right.
What if I told you that it starts in the womb, the 8 to 10 months that we're being developed?
I believe it.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I believe it.
Wow.
Just because,
you're one of the first people I actually agree with that.
Or like,
that's amazing.
Absolutely. Evil's far, but I think people can be judged throughout the womb for sure.
Okay.
Like they could just have their opinions, just it comes from the world, but it also starts in the thoughts, just like what they say.
Well, I say it starts in the womb because babies have perfect energy. Our mothers are not perfect. They have emotions. They eat certain food. They're getting controlling. They're arguing with your dad, and then you're experiencing all that through the umbilical cord and what your mom's experiencing. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't know if emotions travel through the umbilical cord like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. So you think if your mom's getting upset, she's frustrated, you think the baby feels that in the womb?
It might feel just the frustration, in the movement, but not the emotion itself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's interesting. So you don't think that the baby can feel when the mom's angry from the womb? Wow. So you guys don't see that either?
I think it's
like health.
So if the mom's driving and she's like getting frustrated and stuff like that, you don't think the baby's internalizing any of that?
I don't think the baby knows he's in the car.
But I mean, the baby might not know it, but it's also experiencing that through vibrations and energy, right? I mean, they're literally connected by the umbilical cord. It's like everything she eats, they eat. Right. I mean, but this is also physical as well too. I mean, they're literally in spin cycle inside the mom's stomach. So if she's jumping up and down, the baby's jumping up and down, right? Crazy work, right? Yeah. Don't you guys disagree with that?
Disagree with that? You think anger from the mom manifests in anger in the baby?
Yep. And I see that's why we all have anger, and that's why 99.999% of people have hatreds of their mothers, because this is
I
where.
don't think that's a real statistic.
And according to Scott Daddy 4444, it is.
Well, yeah, the guy dressed as a man on the bridge. Yeah.
On the purple bridge too. But I see that it starts there. It is very subtle and we don't notice it, and then wrong becomes right and right becomes wrong. So what I'm just here to do is just to point that out so that way people have a certain awareness about it. I could be absolutely wrong, but I see that it was revealed to me, and that's why I'm out here just trying to deliver that message.
All right. Well, you have a good night.
All right.
I love the message.
Hey, look me up, subscribe, roast me in the comments, tell a friend,
I'll
do
subscribe.
all that good stuff.
I'll subscribe
I
right now.
appreciate it, big time. And I do free consultations. So, hey, Blondie, when you hate your mom and you're having a bad day, look for Sky Daddy 44s, and I'll help you out. All
I
right?
need that $20.
All right, yeah, I'll get you the $20 too. All right, guys, I am tired. We had enough interviews. The sun's going down. They wore me out in the last interview. I got nothing left. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back next Saturday. I got to get something to eat. My DJ's cameraman, his feet hurt. But if I stay any longer, I have to charge you. Peace.